legend of the 80s. Originally the lead singer of hit American girl group The Go-Go's, she went on to have an incredibly successful solo career, selling more than 8 million albums worldwide. And it's no surprise with hits like these.
And you complete the heart of me. Our love is all we need. Circle in the sand. Live your life, be free. Live your life, be free. Love comes first. Who make heaven a place on earth? Who heaven is a place on earth?
Soundtrack to her life. Please welcome Belinda Carlisle. Oh, lovely to see you. Very well. Thank you, Colin. Belinda, quite a time it was, and I gather you even, and it's relatively recent, I suppose, got the Go-Go Girls, got the star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Yeah, about a year and a half ago. It was probably, excuse my voice, it was probably the most surreal moment of my life.
You never expected it?
Yeah, it was very exciting. My parents were there. It was very emotional. Something that we never expected.
Yeah. Who were your idols when you were a girl, when you were growing up? I mean, whose music did you really rate?
Everyone from Dinah Washington to Patsy Cline to Chrissie Hynde, Debbie Harry.
Were there sounds you set out to emulate, or did you think, I've got to forget all that, we've got to do our own sound?
Well, I mean, we started off in the punk scene in LA in 1977. So it was fashionable to be, well, horrible.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
I mean, you could learn as you went along, and we had no idea how to play our instruments or plug in our guitars into our amplifiers. We wrote our songs putting masking tape on frets of a guitar. And that's how we started, and there just happened to be natural talent.
Did you get better as you went along? You got more proficient?
We went from that in 77 to 1980. We had the #1 album in the States.
Yeah, brilliant stuff. And then the solo career. And you freely admit you went a bit off the rails. You tried just about everything in those days there.
Yes, I did. Yeah.
So do you wish you hadn't, or do you think it was just a rite of passage?
I'm glad I did, because it made me the person that I am now. You know, I mean, I don't have many regrets, except for maybe my lack of presence as a mother, which I like to think I made up. And of course, you know, any addict or alcoholic does cause a lot of pain to people around him. And I do regret that, but it was a lot of fun too.
It was a lot of
At times. I have to admit, there were good times.
There were. Your relationship with your children subsequently, I mean, did they say it was hard or what?
No, it was he. I have just one son. He's 22. He thought I was the best mom in the world, which is amazing. I mean, he had nothing to compare it to, really. So, and my husband is an amazing father.
Yeah, but the fact that you now don't drink and that you're a vegetarian, you don't smoke, clearly you think it's better this way than it was the other way.
Oh, I'm very boring now. No, I think it's actually, I did it one way for so many years, for 30 years, and I thought it's time to do something different.
Yeah, but the music continues though. I mean, you're still, you know, you're touring here in May. Tell us about that.
Well, I have an anthology and a collection, a remastered collection of all my works coming out, and I'm going to be doing a UK tour for the first time in 9 years.
Yeah, first time in 9 years.
Yeah.
How do we rate then? Are we decent audiences in the UK compared with in the States?
Well, I think Americans have a lot shorter attention span. So, and actually UK and European audiences, I think, are more loyal and with you for the long haul.
Yeah. When you look at music today, you look at musicians today, you look at the Go-Go Girls, one of the first girl bands to write their own stuff. How do you view the music industry now? If you were starting today, I mean, would it be a completely different world to when you started in the 70s?
I don't think it'd be possible for a band like the Go-Go's today, because it was, you know, after we got signed, we got nurtured by the record company, and they nurtured artists. You had A&R departments, you had guidance, and now it's a lot about marketing and about money, and not so much about music. I mean, in some cases, I think it is, but it's about a lot of other things.
It seems there's not a lot of patience around in the record companies compared with what there was. They give you, as you say, they'd coach you, they'd bring you along.
Yes.
Nowadays, it's if you don't do well with the first
There's
album, you're out the
door.
window.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, I was lucky to be a part of the industry in a time when it was really about music, and you had people working at record companies that loved music and knew a lot about it.
Do you listen to contemporary music now? Do you listen to modern music? Who do you rate on the current scene?
Well, I think I know. Of course, I love. I love Lily Allen. I love Florence and the Machine.
You're talking real music there. We're talking to Adam about imagery. There's a lot of image. Lady Gaga. There's a lot of sort of image going on now in music today as well.
I think she's obviously very talented. For me, that's all the other stuff sort of gets in the way of the talent. But I think she's very, very talented. Yeah. But I don't know. There's a lot of talent out there. Sort of, if you search through all the junk.
But you've got to look. The Adeles of this world will always hold sway.
Yeah.
Great to talk to you. Belinda's new album, The Collection, and her new single, Goodbye, Just Go, are out now, and she'll be touring the UK in May. My thanks for now to Belinda Carlisle. Thank you, Belinda.
Thank you.
Don't go anywhere. After break, I'll be challenging Belinda to see how much she still knows about the 80s. Plus, Nadia prepares a dessert that would suit any sweet tooth in any decade. Don't miss it.